Okay, listeners, what's up? Today's episode is about Shanquella Robinson. I hope I'm saying that name right. And her murder or death. I don't know. You be the judge. Okay, so let's just get right into it. Hit that intro. Let's just do it.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Sean Rock says, can you feel it? Sean Rock says, can you feel it? Sean Rock says.
All right, listeners, what is up? And we are talking about Shanquella Robinson. If you don't know her story, I mean, it's all over the internet. But if you don't know her story, she traveled to Mexico with a couple of her friends for a birthday party, and she was, according to Black News, murdered. Her friends, the people that she went with, were supposedly her friends. Supposedly, her friends reported that to her family that she died of alcohol poisoning, and it turns out that it was something completely different. That she was murdered. Tape is all over. It's all over the internet. So I'm not gonna play that tape or um, play the audio of it because I don't condone any type of any type of violence of that type. But before I get real deep into it, okay, let's just do what we do. So, like, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. And also follow me on Facebook and YouTube at Chris Talks and Instagram at Chris Talks 40. And and you can also show your love with a bit of donation at $ Chris Talks Show Cash App. All right. So let's get back right into it. So um this girl apparently went to, like I said, she went to Mexico with her friends for a birthday party, supposedly her friend's birthday, and she was murdered. Now, the information that I got, um, the friend, supposedly the friend that the party was thrown for, wasn't wasn't even there at the time that this murder happened. But okay, there was a update. So I have found an update. So this is supposedly an update of what is going on. So as you know, for copyright purposes, I can't play it in its full. So we're just gonna play something from CBS News, North Carolina, and we just gonna play y'all a little bit of something, give y'all a little bit of little bit of update of what they have found out, and let's just hear what they gotta say.
We know that she went on a trip with friends and she didn't come home, for starters. There is a video out there, which we have not verified, but her mother said she watched it. She believes it's her daughter. And in the video, she is being beaten up by these alleged friends. She's naked. There's someone filming this incident and saying, at least fight for yourself. This is allegedly the best friend that her mother said she believes was there. It's a horrifying story. A number of people actually reached out to me and said, hey, why not do something on this woman? And I hadn't heard of it, to be completely honest with you, Elaine. And the more digging that I did, it was obvious that this did rise to a national level. You don't assume that when your daughter goes off on vacation with her friends, that they're going to end up dead. As to what exactly happened, those details still have yet to be sorted out. We know that the autopsy report said that she appeared to have died from a fractured neck or broken neck, fractured.
Now I want to stop it right there, and I just want to I want to comment on what she just said. Like y'all know, when you tune into my show, I give my view and my opinion. So I just want to give my view and my opinion real quick on what was just said. Um, it would say that okay. Now when you look at the video and stuff like that, and some of the news that you hear, um, at first the authorities took it for what it was worth, took it for what the people had said it was, but alcohol poisoning. They disregarded it. They didn't really pay no attention. No, they didn't really give it no focus or nothing like that. But when the autopsy report did come back, and this is when you look at when you review and like I say on all my shows, you could go and find the information for yourself because all this information is right on the 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 very outlet that I am using, which is YouTube. All this information you can find on YouTube. So when you look at the video, when you see the things that happen, and you, even if you don't see the video, you just hear the audio part of it. When that girl got slammed and she hit that floor, okay, and she sat up. If you seen the video, she sat up. She sat still. She sat still. R.I.P. to this woman. But she was in pain because at that point, her spine had broke. At that point, that neck and that spine injury that they talking about, that had took place. This woman was sitting there suffering. And this other behemoth, mammoth, I don't know. They said, I think there was some rumors around that she was a transgender, whatever, whatever. I don't know if she's transgender or not, but I seen the video, and I'm telling you this, and I'm not trying to joke, but I'm just telling you my truth. This is my truth. And I'm not trying to joke. This is just my truth. If females had a football league, okay, if there was a women's NFL, that's a linebacker for Shizoa. That looked like a nig. I don't know. I don't know. And today in this society, you don't know which is which, who is who. You got to pull IDs and birth certificates. You understand? And make sure. So you don't know. I don't know. But I do know this. Whether it was a transgender she-male or a female, when that girl, when they did that to that girl, that incident happened. That was a reaction of them doing what they did. And the FBI got involved in it. And from what I'm hearing, the FBI is involved in it because what I've learned is this: is if you are an American citizen, you go to a foreign land and you commit a murder, you can be tried, and not only in the foreign land, but also in America for that murder. So these people, man, I'm telling you, and even with the tape being released, somebody's feeling guilty because they released that tape. It was like 4 or 5 people in the room. If you go looking at, you can hear it's about 4 or 5 people in that room in the background. This is just my opinion, my view. You tell me what you hear. I don't know. You tell me what you hear. I'm telling you what I hear. It's about 4 or 5 people in that room in the background, and somebody saying you gonna fight, and she telling them no, no, I'm not gonna fight. I'm butt ass naked. I'm butt ass naked. It's 4 or 5 of y'all in this room. Y'all my friends. Y'all looking at me naked. Y'all males. It's males, and you gotta understand it was males in that room. They supposedly her friends. If you my friends, you didn't see me naked like that. You didn't see me naked. Excuse about the background. You hear something in the background. Excuse my background. But you didn't hear me naked. You didn't see me naked. You ain't never seen me naked because you my friend. You ain't my boyfriend. I'm not effing you. So I'm more embarrassed of you watching me around naked. And then I got more than one person jumping on me. That girl was probably scared out of her mind because they supposed to be her friends. And then they jumping on her. Imagine if the people that you were going with, you going to somewhere exotic, a foreign country, okay? Someplace you ain't never been. Think about it. If you go on vacation, I mean, listeners think, eh, just comment on this. Because some of this stuff, it makes me, it angers me. If you going away with somebody, you expect them to watch your back the way you would watch their back. And you a female and you leaving with males. Of course, you're going to expect the males to defend you. And you're going to expect the other females to have your back. And they're your friends. They're your friends. Your so-called friends. Ladies and gentlemen, I tell people this all the time. Be careful who you call a friend. Because sometimes who you call a friend may be your enemy in the very end. Okay, let's get right back to this. Let's get back into the news broadcast. And I'm going to finish commenting. Let's go.
Vertebrae. Initially, her mother told me that the friends who were there came to the house to give their condolences, said that they believed her daughter died from alcohol poisoning. But it was 2 days after that that the mother got the autopsy report and realized there was no mention of alcohol poisoning.
So I just want to make sure I understand.
Let me stop it right there. You heard it 2 days after these people came to the mother's house to confront the mother, drop off the her daughter's belongings, and someone so called give their condolences. These mother, ooh, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say what you want to say. These motherfucking niggas, motherfucking murderers, came to the door to drop off the package, to drop off her belongings, and then had the nerve to show up at her funeral. I ain't even gonna air that footage. Doing this story, just me sitting here talking about this story, that's bad. That's painful enough. So many black people, and you know me, I'm not the one about uh, race and color and all that stuff. To me, every human life is just important as the next one, because we are all human beings. Once we stop seeing race and we start seeing that we are human beings, it'll be different. But this is a human being. This is somebody's daughter, wife, some child's mother, future mother. You understand? And you robbed this person of that. You robbed her family of that. All of y'all. And And in my opinion, I hope that they catch y'all and that you face the full extent of the law. Because I have looked on this girl's profile. I've seen um, the love that has been shown to her. She got about 80,000 or so followers. I don't know if those 80,000 or so followers was there before she passed or not, because I know when you pass, people tend to sit there and want to go up and follow people that pass. This happens. This happens. Okay, you know it. I know it. Come on, it happens. I don't know if they was there before she passed or after she passed, but just by looking at her page, she seemed to be like, I don't know her personally, so I can't give you that deep of opinion. But from what I seen, she seemed to be about she she looked like she was trying to if anything build. Like she looked like she was on this road to like she do hair. So it looked like she was trying to build that. I do hair and well, I think it was clothes or something else. She did clothes or I think it was clothes or something else that I saw on her thing. But she was trying to build something. She was trying to build a brand. No different than what I'm trying to do right now. But she was trying to build a brand. And in my opinion, there was some haters that did that to her. Now, whether you pay within the eyes of the law and in the eyes of man, I don't know. But I will tell you this. No matter what you do, you will pay in the eyes of God. Let's continue with this.
Did the family know the friends that she was on this trip with?
Correct. And some of them came to the home after they returned from Cabo, Mexico. I also want to acknowledge that the mother told me they started receiving tips and clips of video of this fight that happened where their daughter is appearing to be defenseless, not fighting back. And they went to the Charlotte police. Well, the Charlotte police then took it to the FBI. The FBI has put out a statement there in Charlotte. They said the video was referred to the FBI, and we encourage anyone with related photos or video to contact the FBI. So they're involved. The State Department has released a comment on this because of where it happened in Mexico. And the Mexican authorities are also investigating this as a suspicious death. So that's where we are in terms of the investigation. Her mother also tells me that they're now planning a funeral as we sit here. She's preparing to bury her daughter, 25 years old, tomorrow on Saturday. And then a week of protest potentially. Why? Because they want someone to be held accountable.
I'm gonna stop it right there, and I'm gonna end it as far as that point is concerned. But yes, you go ahead, woman, and um, like I said, I want to send my regards to that family. Thanks to all the celebrities or whoever had donated or participated in this girl's funeral. My regards to y'all. If they're friends, family, my regards to all y'all. To the people that participated to the donations. If nobody thanks you, I do want to thank you for doing what you did. Cause you didn't have to do that. To all you fake people who are out there, and yes, to my listeners, please be aware there are fake pages being created in her name to donate to them. Okay? So if you really want to find out if it's valid or anything like that, try to really look up the mother or the father or um one of her serious donation pages. The legitimacy you can see in the GoFundMe page. There is a legitimate GoFundMe page and there is a legitimate GoFundMe page. I forgot the name of it. I think one of them was Shanquella Robinson. Um I think it was like Shanquella Robinson. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna find it, and when I do, I will link it. I'll do my best to link it in the bio. Okay, so that you you can see because there are fake pages and there are real pages. I can't find every fake one. I can't find every real one, but um, it's on you. It's on your judgment if you decide to donate to that fund. But this is my final thought, and I want to give you my final thought, my final opinion. Um, my final thought, my final opinion is this: these are a bunch of jealous ass people who set this woman up for whatever reason it was. I don't care. It wasn't legit, and there was no reason for it. Okay, and to people that are out there like this, listen, you ain't gotta hate. If you don't like what somebody doing, don't mess with them. That's period. That's it. If you jealousy should jealousy is more of a female trait, but not a trait to make you want to kill. If you jealous of what I'm doing, do it. What I could do, you could do, and you could probably do it better than I can. So jealousy, come on, throw that out the door. That's just my opinion. These people set this woman up to kill her. For whatever reason, I don't know. Okay? I don't know. But as much as out there, as much as out there will be more to come. There will be more to come. So I'm probably going to do a follow up on this story. There definitely probably will be a follow up on this story. But this young lady, 25 years old, got her life taken away from her for going to a birthday party in Mexico. People, I said it once and I'll say it again. Be careful who you choose as friends. Be careful who you are surrounded by. Always have a backup. Her mom, she had a backup, and um, it worked to her advantage. At the end of the day, it worked to her advantage because if she didn't call her mother or she wasn't in contact with her mother wouldn't have known what was going on. What was going on at all. You understand what I'm saying? But as a parent, me, I'm a little bit different. If you told me that my daughter has some alcohol poisoning or whatever, okay, I would have asked for a visual. There's a bunch of videos. You could do video chats from, I think, damn near any phone. So I would have wanted to see my baby. That's just me personally. I would have wanted to see my baby. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You tell me what you think. Again, like, share, subscribe. Again, people, send me them likes, man. You listening to my ish? Just don't listen to it. You ain't even gotta subscribe. I don't care if you subscribe. Send me them likes. Send me them likes, them shares, subscribe. Hit me up. Comment. I want to know what y'all think of my shows, people. I'm not on here for nothing. I'm out here to put this information out to y'all and let y'all know what's going on and share it with y'all because y'all are such beautiful people. I love all my listeners. Okay, I want you to like, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. Again, I said it like 3 times. I know, cause I want you to do it. Okay, that's why. Okay, hit me up again on Chris Talks. You could like hit me up and see me at Chris Talks, Facebook, YouTube, and also Instagram at Chris Talks 40, and also show your love to me. You know what I'm saying? Send them in those donations. I really do appreciate the donations because we got some new equipment from the donations. So y'all who don't think that we got it cracking like that, we got it cracking like that. Okay, okay. And some more donations, we'll get a new chair. All right, for my future co-host. All right, so hook it up. Help my future co-host get a new chair. Okay, send in those donations at $ Chris Talk Show. I want to thank all y'all so much for just sitting here and listening to me. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you are here and you are listening to me, and I appreciate that so much. Until the next episode, I'll see you again. Thank you so much.